a number of reasons why your computer might start to run slower. One of those is a failing hard drive. In this video, Stephen's going to show you how to check the health of your hard drive to see if that might be part of the problem. Stephen?
Hi, Stephen here with another computer maintenance demo. I'm going to show you how to use another function of disk utility today. Last time I showed you how to format an external drive. Now I'm going to show you how to use disk utility to check the integrity of one of your internal drives. So first we're going to get to disk utility by going to Finder, Applications, Utilities, and then disk utility. You can also type disk utility into Spotlight, of course. So now you see I've already run a check before, but I'm going to show you what it looks like before you get there. So when you first open disk utility, you're going to see this window, and you're going to select your internal hard drive. It'll be the first one on the list, and what you'll see is the capacity of the drive, the name of the manufacturer, and the type of the drive. So I have a Samsung solid state internal here. If I click on Info, it'll show me the smart table. So you see right here, reallocated sector count is 0. That's good. That means that all the sectors on the hard drive are in good shape. If you have a failing drive, you're going to see that reallocated sector count start to be greater than 1. You may also see a attribute called pending sector. So if you see that you have pending or reallocated sectors, it means back up if you haven't already and prepare to replace the drive. You can keep using the drive, but just be ready for it to suddenly not boot up someday. And as long as you have a backup, you'll be prepared. So now that that's been checked, we can also go on to verifying the disk. As you see, when you're verifying the disk, you want to select the volume itself. This is the disk, and this is the volume on the disk. I'm going to go down here and click on Verify. Now, since I'm booted to the disk in the operating system, it's going to give me this message here saying that this computer may be slow or unresponsive. That's because we're trying to verify the volume that we're already booted to. The best way to do this is to actually boot to your recovery partition. If you have 10.7 or newer on your system, if you boot up the computer while holding down the R key, you'll get to your recovery partition, which will allow you to check the disk without having the operating system running or in the way. It's actually a different section of the disk, so it'll run a little bit better for you. For that reason, I'm going to check one of my external volumes. Now, as you see, I already ran a check before. What you're going to click on is Verify Disk, and you're going to see these messages come up over time. It may take a few minutes. If everything's good, you'll see a green message down here at the bottom when it's complete. If there are errors, they'll be highlighted in red. And if there are errors, you can click Repair Disk, and Disk Utility will attempt to correct those. Now, you may have errors, but not have a bad hard drive. Sometimes data is written to the wrong location, or there might be an error on the drive, in which case you can click Repair, and you'll be back in good shape. There's a lot of more powerful third-party utilities out there that we use on a regular basis. I highly recommend utilities such as Drive Genius and Disk Warrior. It's not something you have to do on a regular basis, but it is good as like a midlife, check for your computer. Also, if you're experiencing slowness, it's good to run these checks to see what the problem is. Another cause of system slowness can also be running out of hard drive space, which you can easily check by going to About This Mac, clicking on More Info, and here you'll see, if you click on Storage, how much storage space you have left. Of course, this only works in the later versions of Mac OS. There's a different way to do it if you have 10.6. So, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at 10plus. Bye.
Thank you, Stephen. Remember that hard drives can fail over a period of time or suddenly. It's important to keep a good backup running. If you don't have a backup configured, let your friends at 10plus know. We'll be glad to help get one set up for you. If you like this video, click the like button. If you have a comment, share it. See you next time.